There are at least five different versions of A Course in Miracles. And when I would see the book in the store, and this, I'm talking about the Foundation of Inner Peace, the one book with the three sections. I know earlier versions of that book had three separate sections. But when I would go to the bookstore and see the Foundation of Inner Peace's version of the course, I just thought that that was the only version of the course that was available. Now I know different because when I was looking up A Course in Miracles on YouTube, I came across different books. And Gary Renard says that because this is a dualistic world, and I am paraphrasing, um, you have to know that because this is a dualistic world, things get split up. So, like, it started with the Catholic Church, then Martin Luther split it up into a Protestant church. If I'm remembering my history correctly, I'm trying to remember all the facts. Please give me grace if I get some of the details wrong. Or you can also tell me in the comments so I'll know for next time. But basically, what happened was there was the Foundation of Inner Peace Course in Miracles. Then I guess Hugh Lynn Casey got a hold of a course. He is Edgar Casey's son, and the ARE. Don't ask me what that stands for. Is it Advanced Research for Enlightenment? I don't know. The ARE got a version of it, and it was not as edited down as the Foundation of Inner Peace. There was a copyright dispute. It went through the courts, and so it lost its copyright. And then there was also a sparkly version and the one with the pearls, which I think is also a part of the Hewlin Casey edition. When you get the sparkly edition, when you order it from their site, I didn't pay anything for it. I just had to pay for shipping because it's in the public domain, because the copyright is gone. Let's see. Then not too long ago, like in 2018 maybe, and my dates may be wrong with that, the Circle of Atonement published A Course in Miracles without it being as heavily edited. I think the Purple Eggplant book that they produced has 40,000 more words, if I'm remembering correctly. And to me, that's a significant chunk. The first five chapters of the course, the original Foundation of Inner Peace course, was edited heavily. And so you get the purple, the eggplant version of a course. My favorite so far from what I've read has been the eggplant edition, then followed by the pearl edition, which is my understanding is also the same as the sparkly edition. Um, the least favorite of mine because I just had a hard time understanding it, and maybe my consciousness was not at the level to understand it. But when I tried with the blue book, The Foundation of Inner Peace, I didn't really understand what I was reading. And that's no shade to the Foundation of Inner Peace. What I've also found out was that as I've gone to these Course in Miracle classes that I've gone to, sometimes you need that foundational knowledge, and then once you get the foundational knowledge you can understand a course better, and sometimes you just have to be immersed in it, kind of like a immersion and a language immersion program where you go to the country that you're visiting, you get immersed in a language, and then you kind of pick up things as you go. So keep that in mind. I really don't have a preference at this point. I'm glad that I think I have all the major copies of the course. I'm a book connoisseur. I love words. So I wanted all the all the books. But from what Gary Renard was saying was that the Hugh Lynn version was a split, a separation, and so the Foundation of Inner Peace is the one people should be going by. It has enough information that people need. However, I agree with the split, but I don't agree with the version he recommends. The original unedited version to me should be the course that people read, which would be the Circle of Atonements edition because it has the words before it was edited by Helen Schuckman. But that's just my opinion. Like I said a few moments ago, any course would be good to read because when you're reading with the Holy Spirit and immersing yourself in the information, you should be able to understand it and apply it. And when I say understand it, I mean it should be applied. That's the whole purpose of the course, that you're getting the information and you're forgiving, you're applying what you are learning. Okay, so that is it. And I think the Urtext, A Course in Miracles, is the same as the sparkly and the pearl edition. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm gonna, if I can find it, I don't know if it was published on YouTube now that I'm thinking about it, but the Circle of Atonement came out with an hour-long video explaining how they got to their version of the course, and it was fascinating. If you are interested in A Course in Miracles, I can nerd out on the stuff. I'm a book nerd and I'm raising my hand as I speak. If you find this stuff fascinating, Circle of Atonements edition of the book, they have a video. They came out with a couple of videos about how they, if I'm remembering correctly, I know there's one that was an hour long, and there might have been a couple of more. And Emily Bennington and Robert Perry are discussing how Emily is interviewing Robert as to how he came up with this version, their version of the course, the Circle of Atonement version of the course. Okay, let me know if you have any questions or comments. Do you have a preference? The good thing is that the Course in Miracles is free if you have access to a computer. There are apps. Let me know if you want me to link them below. I know of one app off the top of my head that you can go on the computer and use. And if you have an internet, it's free 100%. Like I mentioned, the physical version of the Sparkly is free, but you have to pay for shipping and handling. Let me know if you want that site. Okay, well, I will talk to you later. I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening wherever you're at in the world. Bye.